Today we're going to review what to do with the post-buld report, how to look at those students that didn't get into a class, and how to manually fix that fairly quickly. So we're going to scroll back down to our applications to go into PowerScheduler. And then from here, again, we're going to go down to reports and look at our post-buld reports. And we're going to look at this non-scheduled student report requests. And we're going to look at all of the students. So we'll look at everybody that's here. And then we have our list of students. So what I'm going to do to work with these students, so I'm going to copy all of them. So I'm going to go through here and copy all of these students. And then I've already copied them in and sorted them. So I just copied them into a spreadsheet and sorted them by course. So here's all my second grader kids going into second grade next year. So I'm going to work with one group at a time just so it's easier for me. So I'm going to look at this group and grab their ID numbers just for those that are in the second grade. And then I'm going to copy that group. Next, I'm going to go back. Now, here's where we have to bounce back. I'm sorry, but we have to bounce back and forth to the live side. So I went to the live side of PowerSchool. And I'm going to go to paste selection right here. And I'm going to paste those numbers I just copied right there. I'm going to hit submit and then make it my current selection. So now I have those 27 students that I just copied from the spreadsheet over to PowerSchool. Now, if I go to my applications and PowerScheduler again, I go to students. That 27 are my active group. So I can select them and I can start looking at, now I can look at Y, and sometimes it's easy to see a Y. So this one, he's set to schedule. If I look at the request, he has a request. So there's not a real reason why he didn't get a class. This one is set to schedule. A lot of times what I found is this, randomly doesn't get checked for some reason. You can fix it, but this is an inactive student. So we're going to uncheck this one. That's one of the reasons they didn't get scheduled. So we're going to get rid of that student's request. And they'll show up because they have a request, but they're inactive. That's okay. You can ignore that student. Most of these, doesn't look like there's a real good reason. So I'm going to go back to my selected students. And I'm going to select those again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to PowerScheduler. Now that 27 is still my students. I'm going to go back to load, just like you did when you spun the first time. But now, instead of loading all the students, I'm just going to reschedule those 27. I'm going to click this little box right here. Make sure your closing section's at max. And I'm going to hit execute. It gave me 27 fully scheduled. So I'm going to go down and import those. And now I can go back to my master schedule and I can look for those kids in classes. That's how you use that post-buld report to look, again, at how to fix and manually schedule groups of students. Once I've done that, again, I can go back over here to my third graders and do all my third graders, kindergartners, TK, that's this school's list, but that's really how you fix those in pretty quick fashion. Any other questions, please reach out.